Well, it's kind of a bummer today, but it's also a good thing. Today we say goodbye to an old friend. Hank is on his way, or will be by the time you see this, to a new home. Now, we have a lot of memories with this tractor. It's my first front end loader, first diesel, first high-low transmission, first in-engine rebuild, lots of firsts. We realized after a while that we had spun a bearing, which had scored the crankshaft, which was above and beyond my abilities to fix and above and beyond what I wanted to spend. Now, we sold our stump grinder many years ago and bought our new to us Ford 2000. So that has taken the place of this one. So instead of putting the money back into this tractor, we just bought a different working tractor. But I found a gentleman who was willing to take on the challenge. He bought everything, the entire project, the front end loader, all of it. And so we're gonna get him loaded up. Now, this is not a bad thing. We took the money from this one and we were able to clear that land behind the garden that you saw in one of our previous videos. So I also learned a whole lot. I learned about in-engine rebuilds. I learned about fuel injectors. We learned about compression. We learned about piston rings and all sorts of fantastic things. But in the end, we were unsuccessful in our endeavors to save this tractor here. So someday, I hope, the fine gentleman who is purchasing this will send me a picture or a video of it running around again on his property, and we will send you that video and update you on his progress. I know it's ridiculous, and there might be some of you watching this wondering why it's just such a big deal to have a piece of equipment die on your property, but this thing is from 1969, and I just hate to think that I was the one that it died on. I know that's somewhat ridiculous considering that we homestead and butcher animals and do all those things, but I just, you know, some people, machinery, man, it's just a thing for them, and this is a thing for me. So I'm really, really glad that I didn't have to part this thing out. We probably could have made more money if we parted it out. It's got good rubber and a good injector pump, and it's got a good alternator and a good radiator and a good rear end and good rubber and all that good stuff. But I would actually rather take less money and see it running again, as goofy as that might sound. So we got to get this loaded up for this guy and get it on its way. Well, there she goes, off to a new home. Bouncing down the driveway. I'm not gonna say that thing is overloaded or grinding a little bit, but you know, hey, he's got an hour and a half ride home, so we'll get a text from him and see if he made it safe. Reminds me of when I brought it home. Well, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to all of you who supported us in our endeavor to try and get this thing working again. There were so many of you that sent us tools and jacks and sockets, and you gave us your expertise, your time. It means a great deal to us. It lets us know that we're loved, and we really feel that way. I'm glad that it's going somewhere where it's going to get repaired, because I feel like you guys are owed that. My name is Brian. This is Final Farms. Thanks for watching. Keep growing as you grow. See you next time. Bye.